Well, good morning everybody. It's great to see you all in and around school, and this is my first assembly as your head teacher. The last one I did, I was in Shetland if you remember. And this week's theme is all about friendship and working together. And I thought that it'd be good for us to just share some ideas about how we might be able to work together and make Primrose Hill an even better place to be. Now, I've seen how hard you've all been working, and I've seen how hard you've all been getting on with each other and cooperating and playing together, and it's so wonderful to see. But I do think that teamwork is one of those things that we have to work really hard at keeping on going and doing. If we think about it, this year we're going to see the Euro 2020 Championships and the Olympics that were held over from last year. And when we see those people running, jumping, and working together, the footballers working together to try and win that tournament, we know that they must have practiced and practiced and practiced together to really make sure that they can make a difference. So that got me thinking, where else do we see teamwork in play? And one of the places we see them is with animals. So for example, did you know that when penguins are living and they're in their habitat in the Antarctic, when it's really, really cold, they huddle together, really close together, in order that they can stay warm. And all of the ones on the outside of the huddle stay there for a little while, and then they all go back inside, so they move to the center again. So not one penguin stays on the edge to get too cold for too long, because they're all cooperating and working with each other. Did you also know, if you see ants, they often have to work together as a team, and they will move things from one area to another, piece by piece by piece, in a row, supporting each other to make sure that they all get to the end. And if one of them ends up going off slightly or anything like that, the others will go and get them and bring them back into the line so that they're actually able to carry on working together. And the last example I've got is that when you see animals in the sky, or birds in the sky, and they're flying along, you might see them in a V formation. And the reason they're in a V formation is because when they're flying, that V formation helps all of them use less energy when they're flying along. So they're just three examples of the way in which animals help each other to really make sure that they are achieving the very best they can. And I think we can learn a lot from animals, because I think that helps us to really think about how we might help each other, whether we're in the playground when perhaps somebody's not feeling very happy, when we're in the classroom and we get asked to work in groups, and it might be a group of children that we don't normally work with. We need to think about how we can work together to help each other become better. So this week, with your teachers and in your classrooms and out on the playground, I want you to be thinking about how you can help other people to be better. So if you see someone in the playground and they're a bit upset, then go over and try and help them, and try and help them to become a bit more happy. Involve them in your game, involve them in the things that you're doing, so that you can really, really be that good friend. Because it's that kind of teamwork that we all need to share if we're really going to make that big difference. Last thing from me, I've sent another link to your teachers as well as this link for them to be able to show you. And what that shows is three funny examples of different animals all working together to make sure that they come out the best. So this week, lots of cooperation, lots of teamwork, lots of supporting each other, and as I come round the school, you can tell me all of the great things that you're doing to make sure that that happens. Happy learning, everyone. See you for the rest of the week. Have a good one.